Okay, good morning, class.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I saw some of
Good
you are
morning.
very hardworking. You were okay. So just now that was the inventions of saving the earth. So next time, hopefully, when you join college later on, you can think of some inventions. Okay, and then you can represent college for the competitions later on. Okay, so we have learned about factors and prime factors last week. Hopefully you still remember what are factors and prime factors. So now before I continue with the lesson that you are going to learn today, okay, I'm going to ask you some questions over here. Can somebody tell me what is the first prime numbers that you have learned? First prime numbers, class?
2, 3,
2,
5, 7.
Yes,
3,
very
5.
good. Start with 2. That is the first prime number, followed by 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and so on. Okay, so you learn about factors and prime factors. What are the factors of 7? What are the factors of number 7? Anybody?
Number 1.
Number 1, correct. Any more?
7.
Number 7.
7.
1.
7.
Okay, 1 is always the factor for all of the numbers. Okay, so now we can start with our lesson now. So today you are going to learn 2 things over here. First is common factor. So you can see from here what are common factors. Okay, later on you are going to learn the second part, which is about highest common factor, this one. Okay, now we are going to go through what are the common factors first. So if you look at the book here, they gave you the exploration activity. Okay, so over here, the aim is to explain and determine the common factors. Okay, they ask you to perform the activity in pairs, so we are not going to do that now. We just do it here online. Okay, first list all the factors of 18 and 24. So we are going to do this first by listing all the factors of 18 and 24. Okay, I'm going to do it on the right here. Okay, what are you going to do is you just write down factors of 18. Okay, factors of 18. Hopefully you know how to find the factors of 18. 1 times 18 equal to 18. So after that, 2 times 9 equal to 18. After that, 3 times 6 equal to 18. No more answer in between, right? So we stop here. Okay, and the second one, we have to find the factors of 24. Okay, so we are going to do it the same way. Factors of 24. 1 times 24 equal to 24. 2 times 12 equal to 24. And then 3 times 8 equal to 24. 4 times 6 equal to 24. Okay, so these are the factors of 24. Now, are those numbers in the list which are factors of 18 as well as 24? Are all the factors in here the same as the factors in here? Not really, right? Because you can see there are some extra number added for the factors of 24 over here. So we are going to find out the common number in between the factors of 18 and also 24 here. The common factors are 1, 2, 3, 6. Any more? No more, right? So these numbers are called the common factors. Common factors means the same. Faktor sepunya dalam bahasa Melayu. Common factors of 18 and 24 are 1, 2, 3. Okay. If it's the last number, you use the word and 6. Okay, are you okay with the common factors, class?
Yes.
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 You look the same number, the same factor. Okay, so now we move forward. Okay, so you can see example 6 is given. Determine whether 6 is a common factor of 24 and 36. So how do you find out? They gave you the solutions over there. Okay, for example, I'm just going to show it on the right to you. Determine whether 6 is a common factor of 24 and 36. So what do? Is you are going to find out how to get the factors of 24. Okay, so you are going to divide it. 24 divided by 4 also can, 24 divided by 6 also can, but then when you figure out about 36, both numbers can be divided by 6, the same. 36 also can be divided by the same number, which is 6. So this is equal to 4, this is equal to 6. Okay, thus this common number over here is referring to as the common factor of 24 and 36. Okay, and then if we look at B here, now we look at B. Determine whether 4 is a common factor of 30, 40, and 60. So you have to figure out what are the number that can be divided by, can use this number to be divided completely. So when they think about it, they found out that they can use the number 4 because 40 can be divided by 4, 60 can be divided by 4, and you get this. But then when it comes to 30, 30 divided by 4, you will have a remainder because 30 divided by 4 is 4 times 7, 28. So you got a remainder. Whenever you have a remainder, meaning that this number is not a common factor for that number itself. So this number is not a factor. Therefore, number 4 cannot be a common factor for all the 3 numbers stated over here. Okay, so you cannot do anything over here. The answer is no. 4 is not a common factor of 30, 40, and 60. Okay, and then you look at C here. Determine whether 8 is a common factor of 16, 32, 48, and 72. So you got to determine by dividing all of the number here with number 8. 16 divided by 8, you get 2. 32 divided by 8, you get 4. 48 divided by 8, you get 6. 72 divided by 8, you get a 9. So all of the numbers over here can be divided completely by the number 8. Therefore, 8 is a common factor for all of the numbers stated over there. Any question, class? Any
No.
question?
No.
No questions.
No question.
Okay, no question. Okay, in that case, I just continue. Example 7 here. They ask you to list the common factor of 20, 40, 44, 56, and 64. So before you look at the solution, I'm going to show you slowly one by one here. List the common factor of 20, 44, 56, and 64. So what are you going to do is you are going to list the factors one by one. Factors of 20. So factors of 20 are 1 times 20, 20. 2 times 10, 20. After that, 4 times 5, 20. No more, right? Then you look for the next one. Factors of 44. So same thing, 1 times 44, you get 44. After that, 2 times 22, you get 44. Is there any number? Yes, right, there's one more, which is 4 times 11, you get 44. Okay, so that's all for this number. Then we get for the third one here, factors of, the third one is 56. Okay, factors of 56 are 1 times 56, you get 56. After that, 2 times 28, you get 56. After that, think about it. Okay, 4 times 14, you get 56. What else? Okay, last one, 7 times 8, you get 56. So your table, multiplication table must be good over here. Then we are going to do the last one here. Factors of 64. Okay, this one given is 64. So you list down again. 1 times 64, you get 64. 2 times 32, you get 64. After that, 4 times 4, 14, 15, 16, you get 64. Okay, and one more. 8 times 8, 64, right? Okay, so add only lah. So now from here, because they ask you to list down the common factor of 20, 44, 56, and 64, therefore you have to look for the common number. So over here, I'm going to circle the common number for factors of 20, 44, 56, and 64. The common number are 1, which means 4 of the number must contain the common number, then I can circle it. So all 4 of it, they have 2. So I circle 2. Does all of it have 4? Yes, all of it have 4. So I circle 4. Okay, and 5, not all of it. So I cannot circle 5. And then 10, also not all of it. I cannot circle. 20, not all of it. So cannot. 11, not all. 22, no. 44, no. 7, not all. 8, not all. 14, not all. 28, not all. 56, not all. Followed by 8 here, cannot. 16, cannot. 32, cannot. 64, even cannot, because only 64 itself have the common factor. So the common factor that we have here are 1, 2, and 4. Okay, so you can refer to the answer in your book here. Thus, the common factor of 20, 44, 56, and 64 are 1, 2, and 4 on these 3 numbers. Okay, so that are common factors. So we have done the first one. You look for the common factors, meaning that you find for the same factors of the number. The number can be 2 numbers. They can give you 3 numbers. They can give you 4 numbers, and sometimes 5 or more. But usually for your syllabus, you only have to look for about 2 to 4 numbers. Like just now, this one, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. They give you 4 numbers. Find the common factors. Okay, so after the common factors, we move forward. Okay, the next thing that you are going to learn is about highest common factor. So we call it as HCF, the short form. Okay, so you can look at the paragraph given here. We have learned that common factors of 20, 44, 56 are 60, and 64 are 1, 2, 4, the one that we have done just now. Among these common factors, 4 is the greatest number. Okay, this 4 is the greatest one. Therefore, the number 4 is known as the highest common factor of 20, 44, 56, and 64. So hopefully you understand from the example that we have done just now, this one. 1, 2, and 4 are the common factors, right? When they ask you to look for the highest common factor. So among 3 of the number given over here, the highest common factor is number 4, this one. Okay, so same thing happened to what you have done. Let me see. This one, the first one. Factors of 18, you're given all this number, and then factors of 24. So you get the common factor of 1, 2, 3, and 6, right? Now, can you help me to determine what is the highest common factor for this?
6.
This number is the highest common factor. Okay, so you understand, huh? Now we move forward on how to find the highest common factor easily. There are a few methods. So we are going to learn all this method over here. So you look at example 8. Determine the highest common factor of 18 and 24, this one. Okay, so you can see the solution down there. There are 3 methods. The first method here is listing the common factor like what we did just now. The second method is by using repeated division. In the lesson, in previous lesson, we have already learned this. It is just like the repeated division and the factor 3 that we have learned. Okay, and then the third one is by using prime factorization. So slowly, you don't have to worry. We are going to go through all of it one by one. Okay, the first one here, A, we are going to use the method of listing the common factor. The second question here, we are going to use the repeated division to show you on how to get the answer. And then the third question here, I'm going to show you the prime factorization. Okay, so you don't have to worry. Now we are going to determine the highest common factor of 18 and 24 by using listing the common factor. So this one we have done earlier. I'm just repeated to show you how it is done. So let's see. Okay, first question A. You're just going to write like this, as usual, factors of 18. So you are going to find out what are the factors of 18. 1 times 18 equal to 18. 2 times 9, 18. 3 times 6, 18. Any more? No more. So just stop there. After that, find out the factors of 24. Okay, so factors of 24 are 1 times 24 equal to 24. 2 times 12, 24. 3 times 8, 24. Okay, one more. 4 times 6, yes, 24. So add in here. Okay, so now we are going to look for the common factors. Okay, if you look for the common factors, this one you don't have to write now. I just show it to you what are the common factors later on. So I'm going to circle the same number here. 1, 2, 3, 6, no more 9, no 18. So the common factors are 1, 2, 3, and 6. But then the question over here, they ask you to look for the highest common factor. So therefore, the highest common factor is the highest number, the biggest number is number 6. Okay, that is how you get the HCF. So you can look at your answer in your book over here. Okay, like what we did just now. You list down everything, you list down the factor, you find the common number. Okay, find the common number, and then you mention the HCF for 18 and 24 is 6. Okay. So now we move forward to the second one, which is the method of repeated division. Same thing, for repeated division, we can apply for all of the question over here. So repeated division is very easy. You just need to write down 36, 60, and 72. Arrange them together and draw a straight line and a horizontal line like this. Okay, and then you got to make sure all of the 3 numbers can be divided by the same number, which is the prime number. And then you are going to start with the smallest prime number. Always, if you start with a different prime number or the bigger one, although your answer, you will get it right, but your working is not right. You got to remember that. So always start with the smallest prime number, which is 2. If 2 cannot use, then you change. So let's see whether number 2 can be used or not. Okay, 2 times 18 is 36. 2 times 30 is equal to 60. 2 times 36 is 72. Okay, followed by the next one here. Now, I still can use 2, right? 2 times 9, 18. 2 times 15, 30. 2 times 18, 36. So now here, this part, I cannot use 2 anymore.
3.
Okay, I need to change. So it becomes 3. 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 5, 15. 3 times 6, 18. Can I still divide everything over here with a number? Cannot. Although I can use 3,
Cannot.
this 1, divide this by 2, but then the 5 cannot be solved. So I must stop before this. Okay, you stop when 3 of the number cannot be divided by the prime number anymore. Okay, therefore the HCF is equal to the multiplication of these 3 numbers in front, which is 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, so 12 is the highest common factor of 36, 60, and 72. Okay, so you can see here. Oh, sorry, I moved the picture already. Okay, hold on. Okay, go back. This one is problem solving. This one here, methods of repeated division. You can see. Thus, the HCF of 36, 60, and 72 is 2 times 2 times 3 equal to 12. That's all. Okay, same thing also we can apply for the previous question here. Previous question, they asked you to find out HCF for 18 and 24. So we also can use the same method. 18, 24, you divide it by the smallest prime number first. So 2 times 9, 18. 2 times 12, 24. Divide by 3. 3, 3, 9. 3, 4, 12. Cannot be divided anymore, right? So the HCF, I'm sorry. Okay, so the HCF is equal to, let me make it smaller, 2 times 3. 2 times 3 equal to 6. Then you can check, is it the same? Okay, sorry, the screen, it doesn't move. Okay, we move up. So it is the same, right? 6. We also get 6. 2 times 3, 6. Okay, so that one is repeated division method. Remember, Now we move to the last method, which is called prime factorization. Okay, prime factorization, you don't have to worry. You just need to know the multiplication of the prime number. So before I start the lesson, I already asked you to list the prime number, right? So you make use of the list of prime number that you have over here to get the product of the number. So smallest prime number, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Usually we just use up these few numbers in front only. Okay, so when they ask you to find out the HCF of this question, 48, 64, and 80. So what you do is you are going to list down 48, 64, and 80 in the same column vertically. Okay, and then you find out how to get a 48. So simple, to get a 48, we know that it is equal to 6 times 8, 48, right? So 6 is the multiplication of 2 times 3, we get 6. I simply jot down over here first. 8 is the multiplication of 2 times 2 times 2. How do I know? Because I get used to it already. So 2 times 2 is a 4. 4 times 2 is equal to 8. Therefore, the number 48 is equal to 2. We need to arrange it back in order from the smallest to the biggest prime number. 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2. So I rewrite everything over here. 48 is equal to the multiplication of 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. You can check again. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 2, 16. 16 times 3, 48. Okay, that is how you get the multiplication of the prime number. So now the next one is 64. You need to know how to get 64. So the bigger number to join to get the product of 64 is 8 times 8, right? Just now you already get used that 8 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2. Same thing here. 2 times 2 times 2, you get 8. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. Therefore, 64 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Make sure we have all together 6 2's over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now we move to the next number, which is 80. Okay, 80 is the product of what number? 80 is equal to 8 times 10. 80, right? So the prime number to get 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. The prime number to get 10 is 2 times 5 equal to 10. Okay, then we arrange them together again. Therefore, this will be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. Okay, now how do we get the highest common factor? The highest common factor, we get it by finding all the number that is the same for all these three. How to get that? So you got to make sure you have all the number which appear on both the three number here. 2 appear as a straight line. 2 appear as a straight line. Straight line like this, you must find that all of it appear together. Another 2, another 2. But then this one, the number is not the same, so we cannot tag. This one, there's no number at the back, only 2 here. So we also cannot tag that. So we are going to tag this for the one with the arrow. Therefore, the HCF is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So not that, 2, 2, 2 is 8. 8 times 2, it is equal to 16. Okay, so you can check with the answer that is given. The HCF of this three number is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 equal to 16. Okay, so same thing, you also can check with the repeated division method. Just now, I show you the repeated division method again in case you don't understand what does it mean. 48, 64, 80. So use the repeated division, which means you also got to start with the smallest prime number. 2, 2, 4, 2, 3, 6, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 8, 2 times 0. Okay, 2 times 12, 2 times 16, 2 times 20. And then 2 again, 2, 6, 12, 2, 8, 16, 2 times 10. Okay, 2 again, 2, 3, 6, 2, 4, 8, 2, 5, 10. So cannot divide anymore. The prime factorization over here, the repeated division method here to find the HCF is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So you can see the number of 2 is the same, which is 16 also. Are you okay, class? Any question?
No.
Understand,
Yeah.
Yes.
So we move forward to the last part, which is a problem solving. Okay, let's look at the problem solving now. Okay, problem solving is on page 38. Is it 38? No, not this one, sorry. This one. Problem solving. Okay, the Boy Scouts of a school held a charity activity. So they are doing charity, A total of 252 shirts, 180 pairs of trousers, and 108 pairs of socks. Okay, so there are three things: shirt, trousers, and short socks were donated by members to an orphanage. Do you know what is an orphanage?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. All the items were divided equally in each pack, meaning that in each of the pack, you must have 3 items. You cannot have 2 items and then 1 gone. Or you cannot have just 1 item only, then 2 gone. Cannot, It must be equally 3 items inside. That's why the word equally is there. What would be the maximum number of packs that were prepared? So from all the number that is given over here, how many complete pack that can be prepared? So we are going to find the HCF to get the exact number of packing. Okay, so what you do is, it's up to you what is the method that you are going to use. You remember what are the 3 methods that we have learned just now, right? The first one is by listing the common factor. The second one is by repeated division. And the last one is by using the prime factorization. Okay, so let's see. Since they are using the prime factorization over here, so you can read it on your own later on. So I'm going to use the repeated division to check with you all. Okay, so I'm going to use 252, 180, and 108 by using the repeated division method. Okay, 2, 52, 180, 108. Okay, we are going to repeat the division by using the smallest prime number first. 2, 212, 224, 2612, 2918, 200, 2510, 248, 2612, 236, 248, 2510, 224, 2 times 7, 14. Hopefully you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, this one we cannot use 2 anymore. We need to change because of the number 63. We have to use 3. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 1, 3. 3, 5, 15. 3, 9, 27. Okay, still this 3 number can be divided by 3. 3, 7, 21. 3, 5, 15. 3, 3, 9. So cannot divide anymore, right? Then you are going to look for the HCF, the multiplication of the number on the left, which is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. So 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12. 12 times 3, 36. Okay, then you check with what is given in the book. Is the answer the same? So you can see here, the maximum number of packs that will be prepared would be 36. So it is the same as the answer that we found out, meaning that they can make a 36 pack of packing that consists of the shirts, okay, shirts, trousers, and also socks. Okay, you can see from the question over here. So do you have any question? The sock, the trousers, and the shirt.
No.
No question, you understand that?
Yeah. Well,
Okay, so okay, now we move to your GC. I'm sure you already opened your GC, right? So as usual, you need to take your attendance in your GC first. Okay, so you can see the attendance for today here. I've already put it in. This one, 8th of March. Okay, 31 person already turned in, but here I have 53. So please make sure everybody go and click your class right now. I want to see the number of people is tally with what we have over here, which is 53. Okay, everybody go and check your attendance now. So, okay, after you have taken your attendance, this is what I want you to do. Okay, very fast, already have 42, good. There are still 9 more to go, not 11 to go. Maybe some of the line not good, they become 51 over here. I haven't finished mention everything yet, so you don't go yet. Okay, so now, after you have taken your attendance, I want you to move to the exercise for today. This one is in chapter 2. That's the highest common factor. Okay, previously the factors and multiples, very good. There are a lot of you who have done it. Okay, so now I want you to do this, the highest common factor, this one. Okay, the highest common factors. One person already turned in so fast. Who is that? Ahmad Dawisi. I'm not sure whether he did everything correct or not. So later I am going to import the get grades and then see how many of you got it full. So open up the Google form right now. Okay, you can see here there are 12 questions. Okay, everything involves the factor, common factor, and the highest common factor. So please do it right now. I'll give you a time of about 30 minutes, 30 minutes or 25 minutes. I want to make it a complete sharp time. Okay, you come back at 12:30. Can or not, class? Everybody, you go offline first.
Okay.
Come back at 12:30 and then we will discuss the answer.
Okay.
Okay, so if you have any question, I've keep my Google Meet here on. So if you have any question, you just ask as usual. Okay, see you later at 12:30.
okay, see you later.
Yeah.
Tumpah lagi.
Okay, welcome back everybody. Just now I saw some of you have already turned in. Yeah, 30 right now, you can see. What about the rest still doing it? Okay, if that's the case, I think I'll just go through some of the tedious questions with you all. So let's check together. These are the sample of the questions that I captured the screen. Okay, you just let me know. Start from question number 1. Do you have any problem here?
No.
No problem, so I can continue. I don't have to explain, right? I just briefly explain a part of it. For example, because they ask you to determine whether each of the following number is a common factor of the list of number in the bracket. So you need to find out whether 4 is a common factor of 24 and 60. Okay, so 4 times 6, 24. 4 times 1, 5, 15. You get 60. Therefore, that is how you find it out. Okay, one by one. Same with this one, 12 times 7, you get 84. But then 12 cannot get 81. So it is a no over here. And so on. That's how you find out. Okay, so I continue here. Do you have problem solving question number 2 and 3?
No.
No. Yeah, because I see that all
No.
the questions over here is more or less the same because they were asking to find out all the common factor of the number given. So 4, 5, 6, any problem?
No.
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 Okay. What about 7, 8, any problem? Find the highest common factor. No. All right, it's up to you which method you want to use. Either you use the repeated division, the listing the common factor, or the prime factorization. Up to you which one you get used to it. But then out of the two methods, the easiest one is actually the repeated division. But then no matter how, for the prime factorization, you need to know how to do it because there will be questions that you need to apply this method. Only this method you can find the answer. So you still need to learn the prime factorization. Okay, now we continue with question number 9 here. 9, 10, any problem?
No.
What about 11? Any problem?
Yes.
Okay, 11 I'll discuss with you all. So the questions is like this. Okay, I make it bigger. It's the maximum already. Okay, Ellen wants to cut a piece of carpet measuring 84 centimeter times 32. So you got to imagine this is a piece of carpet measuring 84 centimeter with 32 centimeter into several pieces of square. So the first square is 2 times 2. It's very small, 2 times 2 centimeter. The second one is a bit bigger, which is 4 times 4. And then the third one is 6 times 6. So 6 times 6. And the last one is 8 times 8 is this big. Something like this, just assumption only. So for sure the big cupboard over here will be bigger. Okay, now you have to think. Because they ask you what is the largest measurement of the side of square such that no cupboard is left. So we have to think of this condition first. If no cupboard is left, meaning that when you divide by one of the side over here, they will be divided completely. So for example, 84 can be divided by 8 or not? Can or not, class?
No.
Cannot, right? So this answer is already out. And second one, 84 can be divided by 6 or not?
Yes.
Can, right? Again, 32 can be divided by 6 or not?
Yes.
Cannot. 6 times 6, 36. 6 times 5, 30. So 32, if you divide by 6, you have remaining. Cannot, because we want no cardboard left. Therefore, this answer is also out. Because 32 divided by 6, you get 5, but then you got remaining of 2, remainder 2. Okay, so out. Now, 4. 84 can be divided by 4 now.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
32 can be divided by 4.
Yes.
Yes.
Same, right? Same with the number 2. 84 can be divided by 2. 32 also can be divided by 2. So now, how are we going to choose in between these two numbers is, okay, I need to rub this off, this part here. Okay, because they were asking what is the largest measurement. So when you compare 2 by 2, 2 by 2 is 4 square centimeter. 4 by 4 is 16 square centimeter. So the largest measurement, of course, you are going to choose the bigger one. Therefore, the answer is 4 by 4 centimeter. Understand, class?
Yes.
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 Now we
Yes,
continue with the last question over here. This is the one. Do you need explanation for the last one?
No.
No, we
No.
kind of got this one in the bag.
Really understand how to get it now, because you just need to find the
Yes.
highest common
Yes.
factor of 160, 256, and to add. You can use the repeated division method. You can use the prime factorization or listing the common factors. It's up to you. So this one for sure you can get the answer. Okay, so I want to see how many of you have handed in your exercise. Only 30 or 38 right now. 39, very good. There are still 22 that haven't handed in yet. So you can see your name. Make sure you hand it in by today. Okay, you can see Ali, Alicia, Alisa, Andre, Dayang Masha, Dayang Norgis, Madiha, Magdalene, Marisa, Muhammad Hekam, Naifa, Nur Alia, Nur Atika, Nur Azalia, Nur Hana, Nur Khairunisa. She is having appointment, I heard. Nur Shazira, Nur Aina, Diana, Nur Aina Nazira, Olympia, Shakira, Wan Atila, Yusuf Zamel. Please do so after the lesson, hand in your work. Okay? So that's all for today. You recall back what we have learned today. Basically, you just learned about finding the common factor and also the highest common factor. Okay, so in the next lesson, we are going to learn about the common multiple and also lowest common multiple. Okay,
All right.
which is ganda answer. Okay, so I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you, class. Bye.
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 See you later.
Bye.
Bye.